in every box I moved. Changed my number, changed my truth. New streets, same ghosts follow me. Every almost okay is a memory. I tell my friends I'm doing fine, but your shadow still lives in my mind. Every song we love comes on too fast. I hit skip, but I'm stuck in the past. I try to breathe, I try to let go, but healing slower than I hope. I can't quit the past, it won't release me. Your goodbye still knows how to reach me. I've tried new love, I've tried to forget, but every road leads back to regret. I can't quit the past, it's in my chest. Every moving on just hurts me next. I'm learning to smile, but behind the mask I'm still losing you. Can't quit the past. Your sweater's gone, but I feel the weight of all the words we said too late. I replay nights like they'll change somehow, like time might listen if I beg enough. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but my heart still hasn't caught up to you. I'm living today with yesterday's pain. Same old tears, different days. I try to breathe, I try to let go, but healing slower than I hoped. I can't quit the past, it won't release me. Your goodbye still knows how to reach me. I've tried new love, I've tried to forget, but every road leads back to regret. I can't quit the past, it's in my chest. Every moving on just hurts me next. I'm learning to smile, but behind the mask I'm still losing you. Can't quit the past. Maybe someday it won't hurt this bad. Maybe memories won't hit so fast, but tonight I'm honest, I'll confess. I miss the us we couldn't fix. I can't quit the past, it owns my nights. I turn off the lights, still see your eyes. If loving you was my last mistake, it's the only one I'd still take. I can't quit the past, I've tried my best, but you're carved too deep inside my chest. Until the day your echo fades, I'll be here learning how to live with pain. I let you burn, but the past didn't let me. I walk alone where the shadows breathe, among the stones where memories see. Your laughter lingers like a ghost in the mist, a love I touch but could not resist. Cold wind whispers through the empty rows, carrying echoes of our highs and lows. Every grave a story, every tear a spark. I feel your absence deep in the dark. I thought our love could weather the storm, but even warmth can turn so cold and warm. Cemetery chills, I feel you near. Your voice a whisper, I still hear. I love too much, I stay too long. Now every shadow hums our song. Cemetery chills, they cut so deep. I walk among ghosts that never sleep. I gave my all, but it slipped away, haunted by love that chose to stray. like a cemetery chill. Cemetery chills, I'll carry you still. Even when I climb the highest hill, I'll survive, I'll mend, I'll find my way. But your memory lingers where shadows play. Cemetery chills, I whisper goodbye, but part of me will never lie. Cemetery. And I'm still haunted. We sat in silence, dressed as peace. Two people scared to finally speak. Your eyes were closed, but you were there. Like every word would break the air. I held my breath, you checked the time. I rehearsed truths I never find. Every sentence died before it breathed, buried under what we couldn't mean. I came for answers, came for closure, but you came already over. A coffin for a conversation where our honesty went to rest. We laid our feelings in the ground, called it calm instead of depressed. A coffin for a conversation, every truth too heavy to say. I watched our love get lowered down while you walked the other way. You said I'm fine like it was love. I nodded back, pretending more. We spoke in sighs and empty space, avoiding names, avoiding blame. I begged your silence with my eyes, but you sealed your lips, you chose goodbye. The words I needed died unheard, a closed casket made of hurt. I thought if I stayed calm and kind, you finally changed your mind. A coffin for a conversation where our honesty went to rest. We laid our feelings in the ground, called it calm instead of depressed. A coffin for a conversation, every truth too heavy to say. I watched our love get lowered down while you walked the other board. I don't need shouting or goodbye screams, just one real sentence in between. But silence chose its final form and buried us without a storm. I'd rather hear a painful truth than lose forever me and you. A coffin for a conversation, now all that's left is what we didn't say. Your quiet was the loudest end, a funeral held in broad daylight. A coffin for a conversation, no tears, no fight, no chance to stay. You killed us softly with your calm and walked away while I still pray. No goodbye, just silence in the shape of you. I walk alone where the shadows sleep. Your memory whispers, it runs too deep. The quiet feels like a gentle knife, cutting softly through the heart of life. I touched the walls where your laughter stayed. The echoes linger, but you've decayed. The world moves on, but I remain, drowning in peace that hides the pain. I thought serenity could ease the ache, but the dark keeps more than it takes. Dark serenity, it holds me near, a tender silence that I both love and fear. Your absence hums like a mournful song, a bittersweet place where I belong. Dark serenity, your shadows embrace. I see your face in every empty space. I gave my heart, but it's left behind. In the calm of night, I'm still confined. I trace the lines of what we were, the love, the lies, the quiet blur. Each memory's a flicker, a fragile flame, calling my soul by your secret name. I try to breathe, I try to let go, but your silence whispers what I know. Somewhere between grief and release, I find a calm that brings no peace. I thought serenity could ease the ache, but the dark keeps more than it takes. Dark serenity, it holds me near, a tender silence that I both love and fear. Your absence hums like a mournful song, a bittersweet place where I belong. Dark serenity, your shadows embrace. I see your face in every empty space. I gave my heart, but it's left behind. In the calm of night, I'm still confined. If love is gone, why does it stay? Haunting the quiet in this gentle gray. I let the darkness cradle me slow, hoping one day it'll let me go. Dark serenity, my bittersweet friend, where beginnings end and echoes bend. I walk alone, yet I feel you near, in this quiet place that knows my fear. Dark serenity, your ghost in the air. I breathe your absence everywhere. I'll survive, I'll learn, I'll find my light. But tonight, the dark is my only sight. Still, I feel you. I scroll through pictures, every frame so clear. Your face, your smile, like you're still here. The colors are vivid, but the feeling's dead. A garden of love now turned to red. I traced your name in every shot, but the warmth we had is all I've lost. We capture moments, thought they last. Now they're frozen echoes of the past. I thought love would bloom, I thought it'd thrive, but even in pixels, it cannot survive. Dead roses and high def, I see it all. Every touch, every kiss, every fall. I relive the love, I relive the pain, a vivid reminder of what we can't regain. Dead roses and high def, I can't escape. Memories so sharp, they cut and scrape. I loved you true, but it's left behind. show the beauty but reveal the whole. I try to close the gallery, shut the door, but your ghost lingers, demanding more. Even in stillness, I feel the sting of love once alive, now a hollow thing. I thought love would bloom, I thought it'd thrive, but even in pixels, it cannot survive. Dead roses and high def, I see it all, every touch, every kiss, every fall. I relive the love, I relive the pain, a vivid reminder of what we can't regain. Dead roses and high def, I can't escape memories so sharp they couldn't scrape. I loved you true, but it's left behind in high definition. You haunt my mind, if I could delete every frame, every lie, I'd free my heart from this digital sky. But your shadow remains in every hue, a frozen love I once thought true. Dead roses and high def, they never fade. Even in silence, the colors invade. I gave you my all, I let you stay. Now I watch the garden slowly decay. Dead roses and high def, I learned to leave. Even if my heart takes time to grieve, I'll survive, I'll heal, I'll find the sun. But your memory lingers when the love is done. And I still see you. I still see you in every street. Your shadow lingers where we used to meet. Your laughter haunts me, soft and clear. I reach for you, but you're not near. The photos fade, the letters too, but every memory keeps me glued. I thought time would heal the pain, but all that's left, it's just your name. I whisper to the night, I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. But echoes answer with a hollow sound. Your love is gone, nowhere to be found. Faded like the colors of our love, lost in the sky like stars above. I try to hold on, I try to let go, but the emptiness only seems to grow. Faded, every word we ever said, every kiss, every tear we've shed. I'm still here, but you're not near, and love that was bright has disappeared. I walk alone through our old town, the places we now feel upside down. I hear your voice in the wind, soft cry, but it's just a whisper, a bitter lie. I thought our hearts could beat as one, but love is gone, the damage done. I light a candle, stare at the flame, but all it shows is just your name. I whisper to the night, I call your name, hoping somehow you feel the same. But echoes answer with a hollow shadows of yesterday. But tonight I sit and remember it all. The rise, the fall, the love that stopped. Faded like the colors of our love, lost in the sky like stars above. I try to hold on, I try to let go, but the emptiness only seems to grow. Faded, every word we ever said, every kiss, every tear we've shed. I'm still here, but you're not near, and love that was bright has disappeared. Gone, lost, faded, forever in my heart. We left words unspoken, stacked like stones, built a wall between us with bitter tones. Every fight, every silence, every night we stayed, laid the seeds of a grudge that never decayed. I walked past memories buried in the past, hoping our love could somehow last. But the weight of anger and words unsaid planted a grave where our hearts bled. I thought love could heal, I thought we meant, but some fights carve scars that never end. Grave of our grudge, I see it clear. Where loved ones live, now shadows appear. I held your hand through storms untold, but bitterness froze what we used to hold. Grave of our grudge, it's cold and deep, where laughter dies and memories we keep. I gave my heart, I stayed too long, but the grudge we buried became too strong. I remember nights with harsh words thrown, walls closing in where love had grown. We held on to pride instead of trust, turned every spark to ashes and dust. I replay the moments I should have known, every silent echo that chills my bones. Even forgiveness can't reach this place where the grave of our grudge hides your face. I thought love could heal, I thought we'd mend, but some fights carve scars that never end. Grave of our grudge, I see it clear. Where loved ones lived and now shadows appear. I held your hand through storms untold, but bitterness froze what we used to hold. Grave of our grudge, it's cold and deep, where laughter dies and memories we keep. I gave my heart, I stayed too long, but the grudge we buried became too strong. Maybe someday we'll learn to forgive, but tonight I mourn the love we couldn't live. I'll plant no flowers, I'll shed no tears, just walk alone through the weight of years. Grave of our grudge, I'll leave it there, a monument to pain, to love laid bare. I'll survive, I'll heal, I'll find my way, but the echoes of us will forever stay. Grave of our grudge, I'll whisper goodbye, even if part of me will always lie. but it sounds so wrong. Every sentence ends where you belong. I learned the world in a two-word way. Me and you became every day. I don't remember how to stand alone. My name feels strange when I'm on my own. I reach for you without a thought. In every battle, you're who I fought. I built my future in your eyes. Now every plan just quietly dies. I only know us, don't know me. You were my home, my certainty. Now the mirror doesn't recognize the person living behind my eyes. I only know us, now it's gone. I wake up alone, but still hold on. If loving you was all I knew, how do I live with just me and no you? Your jacket's still on the back of the chair, like you might come back, like you still care. Every habit was built for two now. Every silence screams of you. I talk to ghosts in empty rooms, where our memories are like perfume. I don't know how to start again when my ending was beyond then. I gave you more than I could give. I forgot how else to live. I only know us, I don't know me. You were my home, my certainty. Now the mirror doesn't recognize the person living behind my eyes. I only know us, now it's gone. I wake up alone, but still hold on. If loving you was all I knew, how do I live with just me and no you? Baby, one day I learn my name, say it out loud without the pain. But tonight I'm lost in between the person I was and who I should be. I only know us, it still feels true. Even when the world says we're through, I'll unlearn slowly, piece by piece, how to be whole when you're released. I only know us, and that's okay. Healing doesn't happen in a day. If I find myself in someone new, I hope I remember I was me too. I only knew us. Now I'm learning me. I clear my phone at 3 a.m. Photos, messages, just in case. Your name was still between the lines, like you learned how to stay my shape. I hit delete, I closed the app, but every silence said you back. Even empty space feels full when I pretend I'm over you. I swear I'm stronger than before, but my hands shake near the door. I try to delete you line by line, every memory, every sign, but you live deeper than my screen, in the parts of me unseen. I try to delete you, every trace, but you're written in my face. I erase the proof, not the pain. you go. Either your name, the sound, the glow. Still every song knows what we were. Still every night reopens the hurt. Your laugh still rings in borrowed time, in strangers' words and other lives. I can't control what my heart does, and never learned how to give up. I swear I'm stronger than before, but your shadow's on the floor. Try to delete you line by line, every memory, every sign, but you live deeper than my screen, in the parts of me unseen. I try to delete you, every trace, but you're written in my face. I erase the proof, not the pain. You're gone, but you remain. If love was dead, I'd be free, but hearts don't back up easily. I lost you once, I lose you still, every time I try to heal. I try to delete you, I swear I tried, but grief has nowhere left to hide. I shut it down, I walked away, but your ghost keeps pulling me to stay. I try to delete you every night, but you reload with every light. I clear my phone, not my chest. You're the memory I can't compress. Delete failed. It's folded in the back of my drawer, edges worn from holding it too much before. Your smile's frozen in a borrowed light, like it doesn't know we said goodbye. I trace the lines of a life we had before the silence learned our names. You're laughing there, I'm standing close, two hearts unaware of what we'd lose. I tell myself it's just a thing, but it still knows everything. It's just a photograph, but it breaks me in half, shows me the future we never had. I try to look away, but I'm stuck in the past. Every smile cuts like broken glass. It's just a photograph, but it knows my pain. Every tear I forgot to explain, you're still holding me in that frame, like you never learned how to walk away. The colors fade, but the feeling stays, like love doesn't age the same way. I hear your voice when the room goes quiet, like the picture's trying to start a riot. Everyone says it's time to move on, but they weren't there when the photo was born. They don't see what I see at night, when that moment feels more real than life. I tell myself it's just a thing, but it still knows everything. It's just a photograph, but it breaks me in half, shows me the future we never had. I try to look away, but I'm stuck in the past. Every smile cuts like broken glass. It's just a photograph, but it knows my pain. Every tear I forgot to explain, you're still holding me in that frame, like you never just a photograph, but it owns my nights, keeps me up under dim streetlights. I've changed so much since you let go, but that version of me still doesn't know. It's just a photograph, but it feels like proof that love was real, that love was true. If I ever find the strength to let it go, I'll say goodbye to you. One last photo. Just a photograph, still holding us. The room is dim, shadows on the wall. I reach for you, but nothing at all. Your scent still lingers in the air I breathe. I can't let go, I can't believe the night is quiet, but my heart screams, haunted by the ghosts of our broken dreams. Every memory flickers, fading too slow in this low light. The pain still shows. I thought time would heal the ache, but every corner reminds me of your face. I try to leave, I try to fight, but I'm trapped here in low light, where I see your ghost. Every memory hurts the most. I try to move, I try to pretend, but the darkness keeps me with no end. Low light, I can't escape your name. Every heartbeat whispers the same. I'm alive, but I'm barely inside, lost in the shadows in low light. The photos fade, the letters tear. I see your smile everywhere. The places we love now feel so cold. Every story of us left untold. I tried distractions, I tried new days, but your shadow lingers in endless ways. The low light burns, the silence bites. I'm still holding on through endless nights. I thought time would heal the ache, but every corner reminds me of your face. I try to leave, I try to fight, but I'm trapped here in low light, where I see your ghost. Every memory hurts the most. I try to move, I try to pretend, but the darkness keeps me with no end. Low light, I can't escape your name. Every heartbeat whispers the same. I'm alive, but I'm barely inside, lost in the shadows in low light. Maybe someday the sun will rise, and I won't feel you in my eyes, but tonight I sit and hold the night, alone with your memory in low light, where I see your ghost. Every memory hurts the most. I try to move, I try to pretend, but the darkness keeps me with no end. Low light, I can't escape your name. Every heartbeat whispers the same. I'm alive, but I'm barely inside, lost in the shadows in low light. clock strikes 12, your shadow's gone. I reach for you, but I'm alone. Streetlights flicker like your fading smile. I stayed awake just to feel your lies. We whispered love that couldn't stay, words that slipped as night turned gray. I held your hand through silent cries, but love can die in midnight goodbyes. I thought forever was ours to keep, but the dark held secrets too deep. Midnight goodbyes, they haunt my room. Every echo wrapped in your perfume. I love too much, I tried too hard. Now I'm standing with a shattered heart. Midnight goodbyes, they whisper your name, a fleeting warmth and nothing remains. I gave my soul, I bled for you, but love fades softly when nights undo. I see your shadow in the corner still, the way we loved against our will. The words we said, the tears we cried, lie frozen now where emotions died. I replay every almost touch, every moment that hurt too much. The clock keeps ticking, I can't rewind. Left with the ghost you left behind. I thought forever was ours to keep, but the dark held secrets too deep. Midnight goodbyes, they haunt my room. Every echo wrapped in your perfume. I loved too much, I tried too hard. Now I'm standing with a shattered heart. Midnight goodbyes, they whisper your name, a fleeting warmth and nothing remains. I gave my soul, I bled for you, but love fades softly when nights undo. Maybe someday the sun will heal the pain too sharp to ever feel, but tonight I sit with empty skies, wrapped in the memory of midnight goodbyes. Midnight goodbyes, I let them stay, reminders of love that slipped away. I learned to breathe, I learned to move, but the silence still echoes our lost groove. Midnight goodbyes, they'll fade in time, but the imprint of you remains in mine. I'll survive, I'll mend, I'll find my way, even when love lives in the dark of day. And you're gone, and you're gone. And you're gone. The moon hangs low, but the light feels wrong. Static hums softly where you once belonged. I reach for your shadow in the pale night glow, but all that's left is silence. I know your voice drifts in waves I can't decode. Every word lost on this lonely road. I thought love could shine, I thought it'd stay, but the signal fades as you drift away. I'm caught between what's real and pretend, a connection that started but won't ever end. Moonlight static, I hear you in the dark, a broken melody tearing my heart apart. I reach for warmth but it slips away, fading signals of love gone astray. connection that started but never end. Moonlight static, I hear you in the dark. A broken melody tearing my heart apart. I reach for warmth, but it slips away. Fading signals of love gone astray. Moonlight static, the nights are long. Every whisper of you feels like a song. I gave my all, but it couldn't stay. Lost in the static, where love Maybe someday the signal will clear, and I'll find a way to silence the fear. But tonight I sit with the hum of regret. A love once alive, now drowned in static, yeah. Moonlight static, your ghost in the sky. A broken connection I can't deny. I'll survive, I'll heal, I'll find my way. But your signal lingers in the night and daylight static. I give you goodbye, even if echoes of you never die. Lost in the static, I learn to be free. But tonight it's just moonlight and memory. And the static of us remains. I gave you the best parts of my days, every laugh, every ounce of faith. I stayed when leaving would have been brave. Now I'm standing here feeling erased. I bent my truth to fit your doubt, silence the voice that tried to shout. I loved you louder than my own name. Now I don't recognize who remains. I thought love meant losing a little control. I didn't know it meant losing my soul. There's no self left to save. I gave it away. Piece by piece I faded for you every day. I stood in the fire just to keep you warm. Now I'm ashes where my heart was born. No self left to save, I'm trying to breathe. But loving you took everything out of me. If I survive this pain somehow, I'll have to learn who I am now. Your needs were louder than my fear, so I swallow mine just to keep you near. I learned your silence, learned your moods, forgot my own just to choose you. I told myself this was what love does, bleeds a little, hurts because, but I kept giving until I broke, calling it love, but it felt like a joke. I wore your pain like it was mine, crossed every boundary, yeah, couldn't find. There's no self left to save. I gave it away. Piece by piece I faded for you every day. I stood in the fire just to keep you warm. Now I'm ashes where my heart was born. No self left to save, I'm trying to breathe. But loving you took everything out of me. If I survive this pain somehow, I'll have to learn who I am now. If I ever love again, I'll leave room for who I am then. I won't disappear just to be enough. I won't confuse sacrifice with love. But tonight I sit with what I lost, paying the highest quiet cost. There's no self left to say, but I'm still here, standing in the wreckage of love. Said I was fine when I wasn't okay. Smiled through the cracks, pushed the truth away. Every warning sign I chose to ignore. Thought love was enough, I needed no more. You held my hand, I looked the other way. I heard your silence, still begged you to stay. I should've listened when your eyes went cold, but I believed every lie I was told. I knew we were breaking, I felt it inside, but hope kept whispering, give it one more try. One more mistake, that's all it took. One careless word, one careless look. Now I'm alone with the mess I made, drowning in love that couldn't stay. One more mistake and you let go. I crossed the line I didn't know. Now every night I replay the same. If I could rewind, I'd take the blame. Your side of the bed is colder now. Your name still echoes in this house. I talk to the walls like they understand how losing you slipped through my hands. I blame the world, I blame the time. Never admitted the fault was mine. You begged for truth, I chose to hide. Now honesty comes way too late tonight. I knew we were breaking, I felt it inside, but hope kept whispering, give it one more try. One more mistake, that's all it took. One careless word, one careless look. Now I'm alone with the mess I made, drowning in love that couldn't stay. One more mistake and you let go. I crossed the line I didn't know. Now every night I replay the same. If I could rewind, I'd take the blame. If I could go back to that moment in time, I'd shut my mouth, I'd change my mind. I'd hold you close, I'd choose you right, instead of winning every pointless fight. But apologies don't stop the rain, and regret don't ease the pain. One more mistake, I paid the price. Lost forever what felt like life. Your goodbye still tears me apart, a permanent scar across my heart. One more mistake, now I'm alone, living with echoes in a broken home. If love comes back, I'll know its shape, but you were the lesson I learned too late. One more mistake, and I lost you. And I lost you. I walk these streets, your ghost by my side. Every corner holds the tears I've tried to hide. Your laughter lingers in the midnight air. I reach for you, but you're not there. I replay our moments, the highs, the lows. Every smile you gave me now only shows that love can fade, leave nothing behind. And I'm left with echoes that haunt my mind. I tell myself I'll be okay, but memories won't just go away. I try to breathe, I try to move, but every thought of you still proves I still hurt every time I hear your name. Every heartbeat whispers you feel the same. I try to let go, I try to be strong, but every night it feels so your face in the morning light. Even though I know you're out of sight, the songs we shared, the dreams we knew, all that's left is the pain of you. I try to move, I try to forget, but your ghost is a chain I can't unlet. Every word, every touch, every tear still echoes loudly. You're still here. I tell myself I'll be okay, but memories won't just go away. I try to breathe, I try to move, but every thought of you still proves I still hurt every time I hear your name. Every heartbeat whispers you feel the same. I try to let go, I try to be strong, but every night it feels so wrong. I still hurt even though we're apart. Your shadow lingers deep in my heart. I'm alive, but I'm breaking inside. Love's memory won't let me hide. Maybe one day I'll find release, a little comfort, a little peace. But tonight I hold the ache in my chest, still hurt by love, can't rest. I still hurt every time I hear your name. Every heartbeat whispers you feel the same. I try to let go, I try to be strong, but every night it feels so wrong. I still hurt even though we're apart. Your shadow lingers deep in my heart. I'm alive, but I'm breaking inside. Love's memory won't let me hide. Still hurt, still here, still broken. I walked into a room that felt so cold, where our memories lay silent, untold. Your laughter echoed from the empty walls. I reached for you, but there was no call. The vows we made, the dreams we drew, now buried beneath the things we knew. Every picture, every trace felt like a ghost I couldn't face. I try to hold the pieces tight, but love can live in endless night. The funeral of us, I watched it all. Our love lay down behind a chapel wall. I held your name, but it slipped away, left me alone in the grave. The funeral of us, no tears, no cries, just quiet goodbyes in a coffin of lies. I gave my all, I gave my trust, but you turned out forever in the dust. I saw your shadow in the candlelight, flickering faintly, then gone from sight. We spoke in silence, our voices low, like nothing we said could stop the war. I loved you in ways I'll never tell, kept our fire alive while it fell. But even flames need oxygen to stay, and ours suffocated anyway. I held on longer than I should, ignore the signs, misunderstood. The funeral of us, I watched it all. Our love lay down behind a chapel wall. I held your name, but it slipped away, left me alone in the grave. The funeral of us, no tears, no cries, just quiet goodbyes in a coffin of lies. I gave my all, I gave my trust, but you turned out forever in the dust. place. Learn to live without your face. The funeral of us, the choir is gone. Only my heartbeat remains in this song. I loved you fiercely, I loved you true, but now I must learn to live without you. The funeral of us, I lay it down. Pick up my pieces from this battleground. I'll survive though I feel the sting of the last goodbye and everything. Rest in peace, I'll forever. I walk through nights where shadows bleed, haunted by the love I didn't need. Your touch was fire, your eyes were cold, a story of passion I'll never hold. I took your heart, you gave me mine, lost in eternity, lost in time. Every kiss left a ghost behind, a memory I can't leave, can't unwind. I thought forever meant you and me, but immortality doesn't set us free. And heartbreaking vampires regret, I feel it in my veins. Every love I take, I only gain pains. You were the sun I could never touch. I burned in the dark, craving too much. Vampires regret, I'm on what's gone. Every night I chase where I don't belong. I gave my all, but I lost my way. Haunted by love that can't stay. I watch your life through windows of time. Every heartbeat, every crime. I wanted to save you from the dark, but I was the thief who left the mark. I linger in corners where whispers die, learning to live with the endless lie. I love too fiercely, love too blind. Now eternity is what I'll find. I thought forever meant you and me, but immortality doesn't set us free. And heartbreaking vampires regret, I feel it in my veins. Every love I take, I only gain pains. You were the sun I could never touch. I burned in the dark, craving too much. Vampires regret, I'm on what's gone. Every night I chase where I don't belong. I gave my all, but I lost my way. Haunted by love that can't stay. Step out of the shadows and survive. But some love is cursed, some hearts are dead. I'll carry your memory where angels fear to tread. Vampires regret, I bleed in the night, loving you wrong, though it felt so right. I wander the dark with your ghost in my chest. A love eternal, so never end. I'll never forget the love I took, the pain I let. I'll survive, I'll mourn, I'll carry the dead, forever trapped in a You said forever like it was a prayer. Hands shaking, truth hiding there. Your smile looked holy under white lights, but something in your eyes didn't feel right. You promised me heaven, swore I was safe, but I felt the poison in the words you gave. I wore your love like a crown of thorns. Didn't know devotion could cut this sharp. I trusted the sound of your steady voice. Didn't hear the danger in the choice. Emotion and heartbreaking, pain on the tongue. You said you stay, then you slowly run. I drank your words like they were true. Now every promise feels like a wound. Venom in the vows, dressed as love. I prayed for us, you pulled the plug. What was sacred turned into scars. You broke my heart in holy parts. I blame myself when things went cold. Felt love and bend until I broke. I cleaned your mess, defended your name while you let doubt eat my faith. I kept the ring but lost my voice. Every compromise wasn't a choice. You called it growth, I call it loss. I paid in blood for what you cost. I held on tight, ignored the signs, called betrayal, hard time. Emotion and heartbreaking, pain on your tongue. You said you'd stay, then you slowly run. I drank your words like they were true. Now every promise feels like a wound. Venom in the vows, dressed as love. I pray for us, you pulled the plug. What was sacred turned into scars. You broke my heart in holy parts. I don't regret believing you. I regret losing myself to you. Love shouldn't feel like walking on glass or begging the present to change the past. If I ever say forever again, it won't come with poison in the end. Find 'em in the vows, I see it now. True taste, bitter coming out your mouth. You dressed your exit in white lies, left me praying just to survive. Venom in the vows, I break the chain. I won't bleed just to say your name. You made a promise you couldn't keep. I made one to myself to leave. Amen to the love that almost was, and goodbye to the lies we call trust. I found an old picture, barely recognize my face, smiling like I wasn't afraid of losing my place. I used to sleep easy, used to dream out loud. Now my nights are crowded with your absence somehow. I changed the way I laugh, the way I speak. Learned your habits, forgot about me. I don't know when I crossed that line, somewhere between your heart and mine. You didn't mean to rewrite my name, but loving you rearranged my veins. Who was I before you? I can't remember me. Before your voice became my peace. Now you're gone and I'm standing here, a stranger wearing my own tears. Who was I before you? Before the pain fell before you. Your coffee cup still knows my hand. Your side of the bed still understands. Every habit I picked up for us feels useless now that we're done. I tried to go back to who I was, but that version's lost or maybe gone. I gave you pieces I can't replace. Now I'm hollow in familiar space. I didn't know love could erase the person I was before your name. Who was I before you? I can't remember me. Before your voice became my peace. Now you're gone and I'm standing here, a stranger wearing my own tears. Who was I before you? Before the pain felt new, before my world revolved around you. You left and took the best parts too. Tell me, who was I before you? If I find myself in someone new, will it feel like borrowed truth? Or am I forever changed by you? Stuck between the old and you. Know I loved you more than I knew how. Now I don't know how to love